Good morning, everybody. I hope you are well. I am Tess and I'm from In the Laughter Locker. You're here today to either try Laughter Yoga for the first time, or maybe you're returning to join us and have some fun and give your body a bit of a boost for January. Now, I think we're all probably in the same position, feeling a little bit fragile today after the news yesterday. So here we are again, but we've done it before and we'll certainly manage to get through it again. And I'm sure some of the laughter yoga techniques will help you. I can see people coming on. Good morning, everybody. I will explain how I do this. I've got a very, very small camera that I'm using, so I know that you're speaking to me, but I can't respond while I'm actually doing the laughter yoga. So what I do every time is, after I've done the laughter yoga, I make myself a cuppa and I sit down and reply to you all. So if you've got any questions, just pop them in there. Whilst I won't reply immediately, I will come back to you, okay? So let's get the important stuff out of the way. The health contradictions for this. If you have had an operation in the last 6 to 8 weeks, sadly increasingly unlikely in current climate, but if you have, then the laughter element probably isn't for you, because you will move and strain muscles and that could have a bad effect. So you should always consult your doctor. Also, if you have any conditions that aren't controlled properly at the moment, again, you must proceed with caution and you should always ask your doctor first, because although laughter yoga sounds like you're just going to be laughing, every single exercise that we do, every element that we do has a physical effect on our body and a physical health benefit. So it really is a fantastic little thing to do for yourself. Have some water with you if you can. Got my water bottle and I'm already dry, so quick sip. Do rehydrate. The way the session will work is we'll do roughly 15-20 minutes of laughter and breathing, yoga breathing exercises, and that incorporates some silliness and playfulness as well, which is all great for our mental health and is all the rage at the moment. Playfulness is the new thing apparently, so we're already doing it in laughter yoga. We were here first. And then we'll do a short meditation or relaxation, and it'll be around 10 minutes. Please don't worry about the meditation if you haven't done it before. It's not religious based. This is all about you relaxing your body down and taking some time out and learning how to do that for yourself, and getting some calm back and getting some peace back for yourself in these turbulent times. So I hope that sounds okay to you. We're going to start off as we always do. All types of yoga use the namaste, which is just a way of honouring everybody that is joining in, regardless of race, religion, you know, whatever. We are all the same, and it is all about honouring each other and living with each other and appreciating our differences rather than looking for the differences, okay? But this namaste isn't any normal namaste. Oh no, we can't have that in laughter yoga. We have to make it a bit different. So we say namaste and then we laugh. And when you laugh, I want you to laugh from your belly, because we need proper belly laughter to release the endorphins in our brain, which then gives us that physical effect of our mood change. Okay, so we're going to start with the namaste, and you simply put your hands together. You say namaste, and then okay, I can see here someone's saying the video's not working. Just bear with me. I'm going to have a look at it to make sure it's okay. So you may go upside down. You may see my ceiling for a minute. Is that working any better? Can someone give me the thumbs up if it is? And I'll try again. Let's see if we can get it on there. going to move it slightly into a different position. Is that better? Can you see it now? Right, is it better this way? Lovely, so it was right the first way round. Lovely, thank you very much everyone. Let me sort that out then, and then we'll get back to the laughter. Oh, the trials and tribulations of doing things virtually. You have to laugh at that as well, or you'll cry, won't you? Right, so that's okay, fabulous. Right, we'll get back to that. We'll start again. So namaste, hands together, and a good old laugh. And you can laugh at my expense today. Relax. So when you laugh like that, you should really laugh from your belly, so you should feel all your tummy muscles working. And that in itself helps move your muscles anyway, and it releases the endorphins in your brain, and that starts to change your mood. And it can happen quite quickly, within a few minutes of starting laughter yoga, in fact. So it's a really effective and quite fast way of moving your mood. So in the morning when you get up, the best thing to do is not to listen to the news, pop the radio on, make your coffee, make your breakfast, have a little dance around the kitchen and just laugh. And it really starts your day off and switches your mood right from the start of the day. I do it myself every day, and 5 years ago I don't think I'd have got through this lockdown quite so well as I have managed to, and fingers crossed will continue to. So the next thing we're going to do is something called shoulder tapping. You may have come across it before, and it's a way of connecting really with yourself and being mindful, and it helps oxygenate your system as well, and it helps you cognitively. So there's lots of benefits to tapping, and what we do, or I do, is I actually combine that tapping with laughter. So again, you're getting a double effect. So it's quite simple, although I am going to challenge you a little bit. So rather than just tapping your shoulders, what I'm going to get you to do is go cross body as well, just so that it gives you something to focus on and something to be really mindful about, because that will really help your whole system. So it's a simple thing. We're just going to go tap, 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 tap. Okay, so gently tapping. Doesn't have to be a hard knock. You're not, telling yourself off. You're just tapping. And then we're going to get faster and faster, and I want you to laugh. And we'll get as fast as we can, and then we'll come down and get slower and slower and stop. Okay, so here we go. We'll start. And breathe. And just let your breath come back to normal. So that is something that you can do at home for yourself and get benefits from. It's a good way to be mindful because it concentrates your mind if you're doing it cross body as well, because you're having to really think about keeping in time and just doing the action rather than everything else that's going on around you. So it's a good way to concentrate the mind. I'm just logging on to the page on my other phone so I can make sure that everything's all right. We're going to do some breathing. Okay. We do different sorts of breathing within Laughter Yoga. It's all to do with yoga breathing and using our lungs to their full capacity. Okay, we don't use our lungs very well really. We don't breathe in using our whole lung capacity. So in turn, we're not feeding our body with all that oxygen that we need, and we're not feeding our brain. And that's when we get sluggish and we can't concentrate and we get ill. You know, it does have an effect. So yoga breathing helps us concentrate more directly on our breathing and what we're doing, and practicing it every day really does help. So we're going to do a simple one to start with. We're going to do one that I call 4, 5, 6. Just simply, we are going to breathe in for 4 through our nose, hold for 5, and then breathe out for 6. And as there may be new people that haven't done this before, I'm starting back towards the beginning where I did at the very beginning of the year. So we're going to do a simple one, and then we're going to do something slightly different later. All right, we're going to work up to that. So let's breathe in for 4 through our nose. Hold it. And release. And relax. And we're going to do that again. So it's in, and you need to breathe in slowly so that you're controlling it. Through your nose for 4, hold for 5, breathe out for 6. Okay, here we go. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe out. And relax. Now for the last breath, we are going to breathe in for the 4, hold for 5, and then I want you to laugh out for the 6. Okay, so let's breathe in slowly for 4. Hold it. And what you might find, what a lot of people find, is that by laughing out, you actually get a lot more of the stale air out of your body. It's a little bit easier than just that action of breathing out. But with practice, we can build that up to 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, 9, and 9, 8, 10. So you can get more and more use out of your lungs, more and more breath out that's stale, and more oxygen in to oxygenate you. And it really, really does help you concentrate and function a whole lot better. So the next one we're going to do is zipper laughter. It's one that it seems to be popular with everyone, and I've even done this one on the radio, so even without this visualization on the camera, it has worked on radio, which it really amused me that worked. Everybody loved it. So we've got to imagine, it's cold enough, so it's not that hard to imagine at the moment, that we've got a big coat on, like an anorak or a parka with a big hood, and a long, long zip. So it's quite a long coat. I want you to imagine that you've got it on, and you've got your hood up, and you're all cozy, and you're going to zip it up. And as you zip it up, you're going to take a breath in all the way to the top until you get to the top of the zip, and then you're going to hold it, and then we're going to come down gradually, and with each little bit that we come down the coat, we're going to have a little giggle, just a little giggle, okay, like we've got a secret, or we know something about somebody that they don't know we know. And then at the end, we're going to throw open the coat, and we're going to laugh as loud as we can. So this one does everything. It does breathing, it does laughter, and it's silly. All right, so let's start. We're going to zip up our coat, breathe in, and do it very slowly. Hold it. Okay, so we're going to do that 3 times. The good thing about laughter and breathing exercises is the repetition of 3 times really helps A, get it into our brains, and B, get all those endorphins out and get our lungs really breathing in properly. So we're going to do that 2 more times. So let's do it again. We're going to zip up slowly, breathe in, hold it, and relax. And we're going to do that one last time. So zip up and breathe in. Hold it. And breathe, relax. So now your endorphins and your serotonin should be zipping around a bit and already making you feel better. And it's the same with a smile. Your face can smile without you feeling like smiling, and smiling and laughing will have an effect on your brain because your brain doesn't recognise the difference between fake laughter, pretend laughter, or the act of laughing. So by just laughing, you can get all those endorphins and hormones out, and it's just simple. You know, anybody can do that and help themselves in a way that perhaps you hadn't thought of before. So the next one is really silly. This is lion laughter. And this is about being silly. And we're going to flex our hands and arms, okay, and our face. So it's our facial muscles that we're using. And one of the things that laughter does as well, it helps you stay younger. So by using all these muscles and getting the blood flow going and the oxygen in, you're actually helping yourself stay younger, which is brilliant. So you'll feel young with this because you'll feel silly and childlike, which is what we want, all right? And this is great with kids too. So if you've got kids or grandchildren, you can try it with them and introduce all sorts of animals, and it's really fun. So we're going to get in this stance. They call that the lion stance, okay, the mountain stance. And it's about having your, so you'll feel your arm muscles like that because you need to be quite direct, okay? And you want to flex your fingers and really feel them. And here comes the really weird bit. If you think this bit's weird, wait for the next bit. We're going to open our mouths and roar like a lion, but with our tongue out and laughing, okay? So here we go. This is lion laughter. And the other thing is, once you start laughing, even if you're faking it and you're doing something like that, the laughter becomes natural anyway, and the laughter becomes spontaneous. And if you're with other people, it definitely becomes spontaneous because you bounce off of each other, and it's really huge fun. Okay, so you could try things like monkeys and chickens and frogs with kids. They absolutely love it. It's a way to help them exercise as well. You can introduce sort of hopping around the room and stuff, wear them out a little bit, but give them that boost as well, that health boost. So the other thing that laughter yoga helps with is boosting our immune system, and goodness knows we all need that at the moment. And this one is another breathing one, a really simple one. Again, but it's effective, and again it's getting us more conscious of our breath and using it. So I want you to get your hands into fists, but not to box anyone today. We're not doing the virtual boxing, we'll do that next time. Okay, and then I want you to raise your arms up and breathe in. Okay, and when you get to the top, I want you to hold it. And this time we're probably going to go for 5, 6, 7, just to give ourselves a little challenge. And then at the end of holding your breath, I want you to fling your arms out and laugh. All right, so you're going to laugh the breath out. So here we go. We'll do this 3 times. So breathe in and bring your wrists up slowly. Feel the muscles in your arm as you do it, so that you're actually flexing the muscles as you do it. Bring them up. Breathe in. And hold. And what you should find actually is that when you are laughing out, you should be able to laugh out a lot longer than the time that we suggest, because you're not having that strain of just blowing. The other thing that helps when you are breathing out, whether you blow out or laugh, is if you lean forward, that helps push the air out as well. So just a little tip to help yourself and help you manage that breathing exercise. And it's something that I would do in normal times with people like COPD groups, asthma groups, choirs I've worked with as well. So it's something that they can use for breath work. So we're going to do 2 more of those breathing exercises, all right? So don't forget, you need to feel the muscles in your arms, so you should really feel it when you do it. And you're going to roll your fists up and breathe in. Hold it. You should feel your tummy muscles at this time if you're sitting properly. And breathe. Let's let your breath get back to normal. That's great. I'm just having a look at the comments. I know there's a few people that seem to have problems, but I think everybody else is okay. So for those of you with problems, I hope that you can watch it back later and catch up on it. That's the great thing about the Virtual Village Hall, is the videos are all there, which is a fantastic facility. So bear with us, okay? And one last time with that rolling fist exercise, and you should really start to feel the muscles in your arm now that you've done it twice. You'll start to feel those muscles working really well, and you'll have a slight ache, but nothing major. All right, so here we go. Let's roll our fists up slowly and breathe in slowly. And hold it. Posture should be good, and you should feel your tummy muscles at this point because you're holding. Lovely. So although we're sitting down today, we can do this standing as well. And if you look back on some of my videos, you'll see there's a mixture of sitting and standing. Every single exercise can be done either way. So if you want to stand and do things, you can walk around. You know, I'll indicate during the exercise usually what to do. But yes, so it's accessible to everybody. And if you are like me and what they call ambient mobility problems, then if you're having a bad day, you can do it seated. You're having a good day, you can do it standing and move around. So it is really great accessible exercise for people. And I should explain that I am disabled. I do have a condition called lipedema, which is a rare fat disease, and it doesn't respond to diet and exercise. So I'm a bit of an odd shape. I'm thinner on the top than I am on the bottom, and my legs are very big. So movement can be quite difficult for me, but I not only manage to do this, I can show others, which is a fabulous release for me too, because I used to be a trainer and a manager in development and training, and this to me is just wonderful. To show other people how they can help themselves is what I live for, really. I just love it. So don't feel that if you've got disabilities that it's going to be an issue. We can adapt it. If you have a problem with something, just send me a little message and we'll see if we can get around it. All right, there's usually a way around things. We just have to do things a bit differently sometimes, that's all. But it doesn't mean we can't do these things. We can, especially with laughter yoga. So the next thing we're going to do is slow motion laughter. Because I'm starting us off gently into the year, I think we deserve a little bit of a slow start at the moment. So I want you to use your arms, and if you're seated, move your legs up and down so that you're on tippy toes. If you're standing, you can actually move around and do it, okay? And we're going to challenge ourselves to actually laugh really slowly, as if we were running in slow motion. Okay, so I want you to do like that, all right? So we'll do that, and we'll see how we are for time, and what we can fit in next, or whether we go to the relaxation element, all right? So here we go. Just imagine you're running really slowly and laughing really slowly. It always makes me giggle, that. It's just silly, but it's a great way as well to kind of calm down, but also give yourself a little lift at the same time with the laughter, because your brain is still laughing with you. How are we doing for time? Let's have a quick look. Right. I think we will move into the relaxation, and then we'll do a little energizer at the end, just to lift your mood back up before we finish. All right. So with the relaxation, you just need to be seated, be comfortable, find a comfy chair, and make sure your bottom is well into the chair. All right. And just close your eyes. And it's really helpful to close your eyes. Some people don't like that, but we can't see each other, so nobody can see you with your eyes closed, which is comforting to some people. If you don't like closing your eyes, try and concentrate on a spot on the floor. Okay, just find a piece of the carpet or the floor and concentrate your gaze on that. I just want you to sit back and relax and just breathe. So just for the start, I want you to breathe in through your nose and gently out through your mouth, and just let your breath get into a natural rhythm. Make sure your feet are on the floor, and that you can feel the carpet or the floor or the ground beneath your toes, and feel connected to the ground beneath you. Now, if you get disturbed during this relaxation by anyone, just take a deep breath in and out before you respond, just to bring yourself back to the room. Okay, so just concentrate on that breathing. Breathe in and out. And I'm going to use a couple of words, kind of trigger words, to help you relax. So relax is one of them, and breathe, and calm. So I want you to imagine a beautiful soft light coming up through your toes and your feet, and spreading warmth up through your body. And that light is bringing you calm. It comes up gently through your legs, round your calves, up past your knees, wrapping you in warmth, taking the tension out of your muscles, and helping you feel calm. And just breathe. Breathe in calm, and breathe out tension. And let the light travel up round your thighs. Feel your thigh muscles relax, and up round your bottom and your abdomen, feeling warm and happy and calm. And breathe. Breathe in calm. And breathe out tension. So the light moves on up, bringing warmth through your body, up to your shoulders and your chest, and down your arms, all the time releasing tension and relaxing your muscles. And you feel your shoulders droop and relax. And breathe in calm and breathe out tension. And gently the warmth rises up around your neck and your chin and your cheekbones, all the time relaxing you, releasing the tension and making you feel calmer and calmer. And finally, feel that warmth and light travel up, round past your eyes and your forehead. Feel that frown disappear. Feel your skull relax. And feel the tension go out of the top of your head, leaving you calm and happy and relaxed. Just spend a few moments breathing in the calm, breathing out the tension, feeling warm and safe and loved. And smile at the thought of the happy place you're in. And just breathe. Breathe in calm, breathe out tension, and relax. And you can find this space whenever you need it. Just take time for yourself, breathe. Allow the light to travel through you and release your tensions. And just spend some time for you. So this is now your place and your happy place. Somewhere you can come to whenever you want to. Somewhere that helps you manage whatever else is going on. Now before we come back to the room, I want you to keep your eyes closed. And smile. Just keep breathing and raise your arms to your face and just cover your nose and your lips with your hands. And breathe. And really concentrate on just your breath and nothing else around you. now you should be feeling completely calm and relaxed. So keeping your eyes closed, I'd like you to wiggle your toes and gently move your legs. Wiggle your fingers and roll your shoulders. And then holding your hands in the Namaste with your eyes closed, I'd like you to take a deep breath in, and when you breathe out, open your eyes and come back to the room. And just give yourself a few seconds to adjust back to the light and the noises around you. And whilst it's a short meditation, a short relaxation, as always, you shouldn't really rush off somewhere and drive or anything, although most of us aren't going anywhere at the moment. Just let yourself come back to the room and be more grounded before you do anything, okay? And just let yourself breathe normally for a moment. You can add music to that if it helps you to relax. Do add some music. There's plenty of meditation music out there, but it could be anything really that you like, that soothes you and relaxes you, that you put on in the background while you're doing that, and it will really help you and bring you right down to yourself again, and whatever else is happening out there stays out there just for that time, and it helps you then cope with it when you're back with us in this strange old world that we're living in at the moment. Okay, so have a sip of water if you need one. Sometimes people do get thirsty when they've done that. Mine's more from all the talking than anything else. Before we finish, I'm just going to re-energise you, and we're just going to do some clapping. Clapping is another thing that we do in Laughter Yoga, and again we use our hands together like this because we have acupressure points in our hands, and when we clap we actually release good hormones yet again. So it's a great way to do that. It re-energises us and sets us up for the day. So it's going to be a simple thing that we're going to do. It's just going to be ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. And we can do it in any direction we like. You could twist your waist. If you're standing, you can walk around. And it's just to get us back and lift our mood up as high as we can, so that we can face the rest of the day with a smile. All right? So it's quite simple. Ho, ho, ha, ha, ha. 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 Ho, ho, cha, cha, cha. I hope you enjoyed that, everyone, and please stay safe. I should be back later in the month to see you again. The dates will be on the Virtual Village Hall. This video will be available on there, and I believe on their YouTube channel as well. If there's anything you want to ask me, just pop it in the chat. I'm going to go away and get myself a good old cup of tea, and if there's any questions and comments, I'll reply to them while I'm having my cuppa, if that's okay with you. And I'll see you again soon. Keep smiling, even if you don't feel like it. Don't forget, if you smile, your brain doesn't know that you don't feel like it, and it will lift you. And quite honestly, I think it's kept me mostly sane this year. Can't say completely, but that's okay as well. All right, be safe, everyone. Be happy, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.